So today we're going to be looking at how you can prevent having any financial regrets by understanding what financial planning is, how you can benefit from it, and how you can ask the right questions before you start working with a financial advisor. Welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time, a very warm welcome to the Economies channel, where together we're going to learn the language of money and wealth. We're also dedicated to mastering money and making financial wisdom available to all. There are currently about 27,000 qualified financial advisors across the UK to service about 33 million people who are either employed or self-employed, and that doesn't include those who are already retired who may also need some professional help and support. Now, with all the information online and of course on social media, and with the advent of AI, why would you need to consider working with a financial planner at all? Well, the short answer to that is, despite all the technical information out there explaining what you could do, there's very little out there to tell you what you should do, and that is a big difference. Now, I normally find that my clients come to me when there's been a material change in their personal circumstances, such as having children or an extended family, getting a mortgage, their health, perhaps a redundancy, a divorce, an inheritance, or maybe they are planning to look ahead for their retirement, or even what to do as you enter retirement and beyond. So when you experience these pain points, you may want to seek out professional advice and support. So where do you start this process? Because I know that it can be very overwhelming. For example, you may have some very important questions, such as, how can I live a better life while still providing for my future? How can I be prepared for the unexpected? How can I leave a legacy after my retirement? Well, the first stop could be asking your friends, family, or even your work colleagues if they've got a financial advisor or if they could make any recommendations to you. You can also check social media, of course, online directories or platforms. Now, you could check the FCA register, as all qualified advisors need to be registered with the UK regulator at all times with all their information up to date. And I'll leave their website link in the description below as well. You could also search financial media or publications or even professional forums like LinkedIn. Now, once you've found a potential advisor, you may want to do some of your own due diligence before you schedule an initial meeting, such as you might want to visit their website to get a feel for the firm and for the team and for the services that they provide. You might want to check their qualifications and experience as well. Now, you may prefer to work with a general advisor, or perhaps you would prefer to work with a specialist advisor, such as a chartered financial planner or even a pension transfer specialist, and they're experts who can advise on defined benefit pensions. Or you may want to work with a financial advisor who specialises in helping young business owners and entrepreneurs. Or you might need someone with experience in later life planning or even inheritance tax or estate planning. Now, look for any reviews or testimonials on either Google or Trustpilot, and they will give you some insights to some real world client comments as well. Now, most, if not all, financial advisors will offer a free consultation meeting, which might last about 30 or 45 minutes, just to see if you're a good fit for each other. Now, as this is a short meeting, make sure that you understand why you are looking for financial advice and what your long-term goal or objectives are. You should also take this opportunity to explain to your potential financial advisor what your expectations are, as well as what you would like to see out of the relationship, so please do not be shy. You'll need to ask your financial advisor what their planning process looks like and what steps you may need to be expected to do before they're going to be in a position to offer you some professional advice. Now, as a general rule, the financial planning process may include the following 6 steps, and I'm going to put this on screen. First will be to identify your long-term objectives. They'll then gather the technical information of your current policies and arrangements. They will then analyse and critically assess that information to understand if there's any shortfalls. They will then develop a financial plan to address any of those shortfalls or deficits. And with your permission, they will then implement the plan. And the final stage is to review and to monitor the progress of that plan to make sure that you stay on track over the long term. So if you find this video useful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now at this meeting, it's a very good habit to understand your own personal financial situation, and that's going to include your income and expenditure, your assets, any liabilities that you have such as debts or a mortgage or any car finance, for example, details of any insurances for the house or your health or your life, some savings, any pensions that you might have, including your current workplace pension, and of course any investments that you might have as well. And finally, it's going to be very useful for you to explain your level of knowledge as well as any previous experience of working with a financial advisor. There's always going to be some uncomfortable questions that you may need to ask any potential financial advisor, such as, what is this going to cost me? What services do you offer? And what value do you think you can offer to me and my family and my circumstances? Now, your financial advisor should be able to answer all these questions easily and in plain English. But this is a two-way street, and you need to be absolutely crystal clear about if there is a separate cost for a financial plan. How do they charge? I mean, is it by the hour? Is it a flat fee for a specific piece of work, like a pension consolidation and transfer exercise? Is it a percentage of the value of the assets that they're going to be looking after for you? Or is there even a subscription service to take advantage of? Now, do they offer an ongoing service? And if so, how often and what's included in that service? Now, many firms also offer financial education and coaching to help you understand and to be able to control your emotions, especially when markets get volatile. And importantly, you're going to need to know what type of advice is going to be provided, and if the firm is authorised by the FCA to give independent advice or whether it's restricted advice. Now, independent advice means that a financial advisor can offer you products from the whole of the market and can recommend any provider at all. And as they need to ensure both unbiased and comprehensive advice, independent advice remains the industry gold standard. Now, restricted advice means that the advice is limited to a range of providers. Now, this scope can still cover a very broad range of providers though. So now you're sat at your very first meeting and you may want to know the following or even ask the following questions. Has your advisor worked with clients like you in your circumstances? Can they share some success stories with you? Now, if they manage your money directly, do they have a particular investment approach, and how are they going to evidence that and keep you informed in the future? So in conclusion, deciding whether to work with a financial advisor can significantly enhance your financial well-being, especially as you approach those key milestones in life, such as retirement. By carefully considering your objectives and thoroughly vetting any potential advisors and understanding the financial planning process, you can make informed decisions about your long-term plans. Now, regular reviews with honest and open conversations with your advisor is going to help adapt and evolve your financial plan to any changing circumstances. And this is going to ensure the ongoing financial stability and of course your peace of mind. So you can avoid any financial regrets by taking these essential steps, which is going to help you find a trustworthy and competent advisor, making the most of their expertise to secure your financial future. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the like button and the notification bell, as well as subscribing to the channel so we can get this financial wisdom as wide and as far as possible. And finally, this is your channel and this is your voice. So if you've had a positive experience or even a negative experience working with a financial advisor, please let me know in the comments below and we can all learn together. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you all again next week.